In this special series, Swamini Satyavratananda Ji will be taking us through the complete sequence of Vedic meditation. She will go in detail on the concept, execution, and the need of these steps. Swamini Ji has studied Nyaya, Mimamsa, Sankhya, and Yoga under Vedic scholars and has been teaching Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, and Prakarana-granthas for the past 23 years in Chennai. The first episode is a broad introduction on the 5 types of Vedic meditation for relaxation, focus, expansion, values, and contemplation. These sessions are a gold mine of information, and I hope you benefit greatly from them. Namaskar, Swamini Ji.
Namaste, namaskar.
Thank you so much for taking the time and coming to this podcast.
I'm also very happy to share.
Yes, and I think the scope which you had mentioned earlier, that there will be multiple sessions, I'm sure they will be very useful to everybody listening. But before we start, Swaminiji, could you just give us a quick background to your journey and just a little bit of information as we move into the meditation side?
When I was young, my father and my brother, they brought me into the spiritual field, actually. So my father was teaching Bhagavad Gita. Basically, he's a doctor, but he is very much interested in the spiritual sadhanas and teaching Bhagavad Gita, doing a lot of spiritual sadhanas. And later, my eldest brother also brought me into this. He gave guidance to me. That is, at the age of 8, I started learning music, classical Carnatic music. Then I started learning Veena at the age of 13. So that music field totally turned my life into spirituality, especially Tyagaraja's life. Tyagaraja got Rama Darshan. So I also, while singing that Telugu Kirtanas, my mother tongue is Telugu, I used to intimately associate with those kritis of Tyagaraja. So I also want to see God. I want to get Ishvara Darshanam like Tyagaraja got. Then I was learning music and playing Veena for 3 years continuously, regularly. And I was doing my pre-university and graduation. Then my eldest brother said, "You have to become like a Mirabai. Music is not for just public entertainment. It is for you. You have to uplift yourself to that level, like Tyagaraja and Mirabai." That statements of my brother really influenced me a lot. Then from that time onwards, I want to see God. I want to get a darshan of God. How to get like that? I was thinking. Then my brother initiated me into this upasana meditation. That is Kali upasana, Shakti upasana. So he asked me. He was doing that time medicine, doctor, MBBS, and he is staying in another place. We are staying in our village town. So he used to guide me from there, and he has got lot of books: Shivananda, Vivekananda, Aravindo, and Ramana Maharshi. And I completed my graduation at the age of 17 because of promotion of the principal. And I did my public exams and I finished my BA, Bachelor of Arts, at the age of 17. Then I entered into this yoga sadhana. My brother only taught to me, and my eldest brother is a bodybuilder, and he taught me yoga. And after doing yoga, I saw the difference in my body, mind, and I was very much influenced by yoga practice at that time. Then my brother asked, "You do meditation on this Kali, you do every day." Then I used to relate the music with that meditation, that Kalika Devi, and I want to see her. I used to cry in front of her. When are you going to come and appear in front of me? Like Ramakrishna Paramamsa influenced My brother was influenced by Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Then at that age, I was also very much following my brother's words. Whatever he says are very good. And Shivananda's books influenced me a lot. That thought power and the voice of Himalayas, life after death. So at the age of 15 to 17, I was heavily reading these books. And while reading, but I am not very much clear about anything, but I am very happy while reading those books. Then my sadhana. Then from 17th year to 23 years of my age, I was totally away from the world almost. Away in the sense I was not talking with anybody, even my mother, brother, other brothers. Only eldest brother, myself, my younger brother. We three were only the world for me at that time. So my sadhana is only abhyasa, no other work. Education was over. There is no further higher studies. They won't send outside. That time that I was doing my sadhana, morning meditation, evening meditation, hours together meditation, and maunam, lot of food disciplines I was following, and strictly I was doing spiritual sadhana. I never knew that this is a sadhana. I was enjoying while doing that. And my brother also happy, you are doing very nicely and you are studying well and you are doing well. Like that, he is encouraging me. Then I started doing that meditation deeply, and I used to forget my body, I used to forget my mind, prana, everything. Uh, because of many years of sadhana, that is, and other complementary sadhanas are also, that is, food without salt, eating without salt, very strict maunam. All this helped me a lot to go into deep samadhi. I never knew this is samadhi, this is what, nothing. Just I'm looking in front of that Devi, and I do not know what is meditation also, how to do meditation also. I have never learned any from anybody. And just I'm looking at her and meditating, and just relating myself with her. Like this deep meditation, I go into that, and I go to that samadhi level. That is called, later I come to know that is sabija samadhi, nirbija samadhi. Then I come to know all awareness, that consciousness I'm awareness. This feeling is coming, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I am somebody different from this body. That feeling has started coming at the age of 18, and 17th year I started this intense practice, 18th year, 19th year. Then I decided I'm a different person, I am not fit for this world. People talking, thinking, everything, let me go in my pursuit. Like that, I was thinking in my own way at that time. But in my father, puja and all, I have got a lot of devotion because of music and all, and we worship Lord Shiva. And like that, it was going on up to 23 years. It was intense sadhana. And later, I come to Chennai at the age of 29, where I met Puja Swami Dayananda Saraswati and Swami Paramarthananda Saraswati. From there, my Vedanta journey starts. So this meditation part, Ashtanga Yoga, I have mastered in my childhood itself. This practice has helped me a lot in my Vedanta study. That I have understood. And often Paramarthananda Swamiji says, those who practice yoga, Ashtanga yoga, for them Vedanta is a walkover. So that is 100% correct in my life, because I have practiced. When I sit in front of Swamiji, all the Upanishad teaching, because of focusing mind, concentration, I could receive the teaching like a blotting paper, no, like Xerox. So it is very clear, very clear. Everything is very clear. Like that, my Vedanta journey started. Scriptural study, and by my fortune, I studied under Paramarthananda Swamiji 20 years, sitting in front of him. and listening to all scriptures. That is also another. And whenever Pujya Swamiji comes here, I attend, and I go to Anikatti and I attend Swamiji lectures whenever Swamiji is available in Anikatti, Pujya Swamiji. This is what my spiritual journey. From that time, I started teaching Vedanta also from past 24 years. So regarding Vedic meditation, this name I have coined. I asked Swamiji after learning meditation from Paramarthananda Swamiji, regular classes. Swamiji taught us guided meditation. After learning guided meditation, then Vedanta, Nididhyasanam, contemplation, then I asked Swamiji, can I coin this meditation instead of guided meditation as Vedic meditation? Then Swami said, why not? You can use that word, Vedic meditation. Then one day when I met Swami Puja Swamiji in Anikatti, I told Swamiji also, Swamiji, our meditation, traditional meditation, I'm giving the name it as a Vedic meditation. Very good, Swamiji said. Very good. Then onwards, I started teaching meditation here regularly for people. And in every my yoga class, I take yoga meditation classes. Then I am very much interested in this topic of meditation, Vedic meditation, how it helped me a lot in my those practicing days. Later, after coming to Vedanta, Nididhyasanam, contemplation, two types of contemplation, I am able to see the whole vision is there because of my gurus. And I got this Vedic vision and Vedic meditation. It is very helpful for every Sikh. This is brief introduction.
Thank you. That's a very fascinating journey. And so you started from a very early age, and you already had this sort of an ecosystem. And you were almost like trained before you came to Vedanta, and then that just added on to your own growth as a spiritual person. So
Yes,
when we come to Vedic meditation, Swamini Ji, could you just give us in the introduction, what
yes.
is it, what are its parts, and what would you be teaching?
As per Paramarthananda Swamiji's guidance, guided meditation, what I have understood, mind has got certain limitations, or we can say some doshas, we can say demerits of mind. One is chitta vikshepa, distraction of the mind, and chanchalyam, vacillation of the mind. Chitta malam, chitta vikshepa is called distraction of the mind. Chitta malam, there are impurities in the mind. So mind is only we are operating when we are doing meditation. That is why I'm talking about these demerits of the mind and how we have to handle this chitta malam in the form of raga and dvesha, likes and dislikes, strong likes and dislikes, conditioning mind. This is a type of mind where there are certain impurities in the mind. This, unless we remove this malam, mind is not available for meditation. And mind has got another defect also, that is called a chitta vikshepa, distraction, vacillation, moving here and there. That is the nature of mind. So how to bring that mind to into focusing capacity, how to get concentration, how to get. For that also there is one step of meditation, concentration meditation. To remove that restlessness of the mind, we talk about relaxation meditation, chitta shanti dhyana. So in English also, the Sanskrit also I'm giving names. Chitta shanti dhyanam, to relax the mind. A relaxed mind alone can continue in meditation. A restless mind cannot do meditation. Unless you relax your mind, how can you do meditation? Therefore, first you have to relax. That's why Swamiji taught us Chitta Shanti Dhyanam. Then, after that relaxation, you have to focus. Focus on what? Later we will see that. Concentration we have to develop. for that mind focusing capacity. For that, Swamiji taught Chitta Ekagrata Dhyanam to remove this demerit of the mind or a limitation of the mind, to remove the distraction. So, Chitta Ekagrata Dhyanam, second type of meditation. Then mind becomes slow, introverted, and it becomes so narrow. It has to expand. So mind has to expand. For that expansion meditation, Chitta Vishalata Dhyana, third step of meditation. These are all come under guided meditation only, preparatory meditations. And fourth one is Chitta Samskara Dhyana, value meditation. A mind that which wants to do meditation upon so and so object, it must follow certain values. So samskara, we call it as samskara, values. That's why Swamiji named it as value meditation. All these four meditations are based on our Vedic scriptures. That's why I call it as a traditional Vedic classical meditation, connected to our scriptures only. It is not just like sitting and closing my eyes, stopping the thoughts. Our Shastra never encouraged that. It is not good also. That is why these are the four types of meditation. Before coming to Vedanta study, one has to practice. This is why preparatory meditations we call guided meditation. The fifth step of meditation, we don't call it as meditation, it is called contemplation. All this I come to know after coming to Paramarthananda Swamiji, or Pujya Swamiji's meditation classes. They taught in this manner. So that last and final one is contemplation is different from meditation upasana. Meditation upasana is saguna ishvara dhyanam. Whereas contemplation is nididhyasanam, reliving in the teaching, alert life. Pujya Swami, these words, alert living. Alert living means with your own nature. In this contemplation also there are two types. According to Vidyaranya Swami, Dridrishya Viveka, he pointed out, Brahmabhyasa Rupa Nididhyasanam, Samadhi Abhyasa Rupa Nididhyasanam. This is for advanced students, mainly for spiritual seekers, those who have completed Vedanta study. For them only this fifth contemplation is recommended, is useful also. So Lord Krishna in 6th chapter talked about Samadhi Abhyasa Rupa Nididhyasa. When I was studying Bhagavad Gita when I was young, I never knew all these things. Dhyana Yoga means meditation, doing meditation. What, where, how to learn, no guru, none of them are available nearby at that time. Just keeping Shakti Devi in front of me and looking at her, closing my eyes and chanting her name. That's all. But meditation practice needs a guidance, a teacher. Without guru guidance, we may practice meditation, but we do not know where we are, what we are doing correctly or not. We do not. That is why guru is required for yoga abhyas also. That is why Patanjali kept this dhyanam as seventh step, not first step. If you look at the Ashtanga Yoga of Patanjali, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana. Dhyana comes very much later. That means what Patanjali want us, all of you follow do's and don'ts first. Yamanimas. Paramarthananda Swamiji says these are the 10 commandments of Hinduism. Yamanimas. After Yamanimas, asana, siddhi, you require steadiness in your body. And as Samankhaya Shirogrivam, as Lord Krishna asked, you have to master your body. Mastery on one's own physical body. Asana siddhi, that is. If you practice a lot of asanas, Surya Namaskars, you get a lot of steadiness in your body, flexibility in your body. Then you are able to sit for meditation for quite long time, at minimum 20 minutes. Swamiji says 10 minutes minimum, maximum 20 minutes enough. We need not go more than that. And when I was doing practicing meditation, I used to do hours together because I do not know that. And it was only some crazy that time. We just like that we were doing. But see, the Guru guidance is there. We understand how to do. So like that, 20 minutes. So this type of body flexibility, then breathing also. Pranayama is required. So once your breathing is very calm and slow, rhythmic and steady, then your mind can be calm and quiet. Later, I have studied this yoga in Vivekananda Kendra in a more advanced way and practicing. All this I have done already, therefore, that also is very easy for me to go in advanced practice of yoga, other sadhanas, asana, pranayam, then pratyahara, withdrawal of senses. Since I practiced already previously all this, so that dharana focusing is very, very easy, simple. For Vedanta study, especially scriptural study, you require tremendous focusing capacity. A subtle mind is required. For a person who practices Ashtanga Yoga, Abhyasa is there, that person can focus 1 hour completely. World is dead to him or he is dead to the world. Paramathananda Swamiji's words. If you want to study Vedanta, you must be such a student. You forget the world totally. You absorb in the subject. As Yamadharmaraja said to Nachiketas, Drishyate tu agriya buddhya sukshmaya sukshmadarshibhi. So that sukshmadarshi, sukshma buddhi, how we can get? Only through Ashtanga Yoga. That is why our all acharyas recommend Ashtanga Yoga, Krishna recommend, Shankaracharya recommend, everybody recommends. That is the ancient time it is coming. Without that, even you study Vedanta also, it takes a lot of time to absorb into that, to grasp, to assimilate. There are a lot of difficulties they have to face. Therefore, I recommend all Vedantic students yoga abhyas. There is no doubt in that 100%. Whoever want to Vedanta scriptural benefit completely, if they side by side they practice Ashtanga Yoga also, Prana Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dhyana, all this will help. This is for advanced students. Okay? Now let us come to ordinary common people. Also we have to see those who are not interested in Vedanta, scriptural study. There are many people. So they also need some benefit through meditation for students, for executives, for to improve their skill in their work, and to students to focus on their subject. Even players, everybody needs meditation because the meditation helps the person for use physical health and mental health. Even maximum psychosomatic ailments are all because of mental stress. So psychosomatic ailments can be prevented through meditation because mind is the cause for many diseases. Disturbed mind, agitated mind, stressful mind. So how to make that mind calm and relax? Do asana, pranayama, make your mind so calm and relax and give proper understanding to your mind. That is why Shivananda Swamiji's book, Thought Power, every day it is like a parayanam for me. Every day I used to read that when I was 17-year-old. So every day thought for that day, 1 page or 2 pages, I must read that. So I'll take some books from my cupboard. At that time, I used to Ramana Maharshi book, Who Am I? And Shankaracharya's Bhajagovindam and Shivananda's Thought for the Day, then Nirvana Shatkam. Like this, some books I keep near by me. After meditation practice, some free time, I will read these books and then go for practice. Again, reading books, going for practice because no other work at home. So I used to do like that practice. So that is why what I want to tell other sadhakas also, beginners, those who are studying or working or any field they are. Meditation is very, very useful. Asanas, pranayama, meditation. Good health, physical health very important. Without physical health, you cannot do anything. So yoga is that which keeps you in physical health, strong, sound body, sound mind. This is our ancient rishis have given us. It is a boon for us. So I request all youngsters to make use of this, and get benefit and propagate this. That is wonderful heritage we have got. That is why I want to share this with all students, other executives, other Vedantic seekers also. It is very important. So therefore, I would like to give this Vedic meditation, how the steps are going on. One by one only I can give because it takes a lot of explanation is required, and practical tips also. I have to give some certain tips, but regular practice is required. So guidelines and what meditation it can give, what meditation cannot give, that also we should know. Meditation cannot give self knowledge. Meditation only prepares you. Meditation helps you to focus, to improve your skill in any field where you are. That dhyanam is not connected to Bhagavad Gita. Fifth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Bhyasa Rupa Nididhyasana. Pashyan Shrunman Sparshan Jigran. That is Brahma Bhyasa Rupa Nididhyasana. It is only for advanced seekers after studying Shastra length of Dhyana Yoga, sixth chapter also for only Samadhi Abhyasa. Those who are mediocre students, they need to sit and contemplate. These are all not connected to beginners. Those who are not in touch with Vedanta, it is not connected. For them, Chitta Shanti Dhyanam, Chitta Ekagrata Dhyanam, Chitta Samskara Dhyanam, and Chitta Vishalata Dhyanam. How our scriptures beautifully designed all this. So these are our great teachers extract all this. You don't find anywhere Chitta Shanti Dhyanam, Chitta Ekagrata Dhyanam. This is the greatness of our teachers because of their study, their experience, and they extracted in this manner. Swamiji has given to me, taught to me means all disciples. Then I am very much interested in this type of meditation. I taught to many students and how it is useful to them. So this is the way I want to give systematic. It is not just a 1 day practice or 2 days practice. It is a continuous, systematic, consistent practice. Then only practice makes you perfect. Later only you will get the benefit after long. It is not that much easy, but you have to put effort. That's why any practitioner of meditation, they have to put effort. This is about meditation. Then I talk about the introduction to the meditation. If you want to ask any question, now you can ask.
So, Swamiji, a quick couple of questions. One is, as you mentioned, this is the ecosystem, or what you're explaining is for the experienced, as well as there is a segment which is for the beginners, for professionals, etc.
Yes.
So for somebody who's at the beginners level,
Yes.
they really are not a Vedanta, they're not gone into Vedanta or any of the scriptures. First question is that, is a recipe for a good life, or is the recipe for a good life which is progressing on these paths, is that they have to integrate yoga plus these types of meditations plus scripture together and get these into their daily life? And is that a good recipe which you would be suggesting?
Good question. Scriptural learning we cannot say because it is an internal desire. They have to get that inclination to study scriptures. It is not our we cannot compel anybody. You have to study scriptures, but we can say everybody wants good health. Everybody wants peace of mind. That we can talk with the public. Later, once we start this meditation yoga, slowly I used to do like that only. First, I start yoga meditation classes. Slowly, they will come to Vedanta, because that is why Vedanta is appealing to them later only, not in the beginning. So I keep beginners yoga classes. I start only, I never touch the Vedanta part. I teach only asanas, pranayama, meditation. Then I will tell them I'll have a Gita class also. If you are interested, you can come. But those who are interested only, they will come. Many of them won't come. Only few people will come. Those are inclined to that. After listening my words for a 1 month or 2 months course, 3 months course, later they decide, yes, Swamini's words are very nice. Let us continue to listen. Like that, slowly we have to imbibe that interest in them. It takes time for us. So in the beginning, what we have to do, take care of your health and mind also. Good health first, we have to talk that they like. First, you want a good healthy body without any diseases. How to prevent diseases? You have to do this asana, this asana, this asana, like this. And like that we have to tell them. Then pranayama, how to do, why to do all these practices, what way it helps us. Like that we have to tell them. Then slow little bit meditation slowly, because many people are extroverted outward, so many people are not interested in Veda. So I leave them as they like. It takes time for them to come back. So many public, like that they will learn. For them, I suggest this Chitta Shanti Dhyanam, Chitta Ekagrata Dhyanam, Chitta Samskara Dhyanam. Once they come to Samskara Dhyanam, slowly they will come to Vedanta if they continue. But maximum people stop with asana and pranayama. Even not pranayama, asanas. Maximum public. No, that is what we are seeing in the world. Yoga is becoming a key fit exercise. It will become very popular only up to body level. As long as they are only at body level, gross level, you have to allow them to be like that one. You cannot do anything for them, because mind has to mature. It has to get refined. So we leave that, let them take their own time. So maximum public, normal public people, it is very useful. Asana, pranayama, meditation. So many people won't come up to meditation, pranayama also. Maximum people are at the asana level only. So let them take whatever they want. It is their choice. We leave that their choice, because everybody is having their own choice because of their own inclination, interest. That is what we have to give freedom to them.
The second question is that so these 5 types of meditation are almost sequential. So
Yes,
first the
yes, yes,
mind has to be relaxed before it can focus and before it can expand and gain value, and then we move on to nidhyasana, or the contemplation stage.
yes.
And as you mentioned earlier, that the role of a guru or the teacher who can know what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and also you can gain from their experiences is very necessary. So for beginners who want to start doing this, how should they set up a map or some sort of a routine for them so that they are progressing in the right direction?
Oh, so first of all, they have to practice yoga asanas. Some asanas, Surya Namaskar, they have to maintain their body physically fit. Who are eligible for practicing meditation? Those who practice asanas, they can sit either in Padmasana or Sukhasana or Vajrasana or Siddhasana. Minimum these 4 asanas for meditation. They have to sit half an hour minimum. For that itself, mind has to focus. So for that, they have to enter into asana practice, Surya Namaskar. For that, they have to learn from a proper guru available. It is very good. If not, we cannot do anything. But they learn. There are many yoga centers are there. Asanas they can learn. Pranayama also. Because as Ramana Maharshi says, prana bandhanat liyate manaha jala pakshiva rodha sadhanam. So beautifully, Ramana Maharshi gives in Upadesha Saram that how prana helps us to calm down the mind, pranayama. Prana bandhana means here regulating the breathing. So they are all interconnected. Many people, because of their ignorance, they ask only, I want only asanas, I want only pranayama. One boy comes and asks me, Swamini, you teach me meditation, pranayama. He is not able to sit in even in sukhasana.
Mm.
How can I teach meditation? So this is all very, because their mind is so restless, anxious. I want to do meditation. Some people practice meditation when they are depressed. Unfortunately, many cases came to me like that. That a boy or girl, when they are depressed, what you are doing? Practice, I'm doing meditation. Actually, those who are depressed in depression, they are not supposed to do meditation because they do not know what to do in meditation. They get a lot of hallucinations. So this is not recommended for them. So they need a lot of abhyasa, activity, that asanas, pranayama. That's why I said guru is required. People, when they have some problem, they suppose like people, they have tummy, they go for asanas. When they have BP, they go for pranayama meditation. When they have problem only, they themselves decide this is the prescription.
Mm.
You cannot take that prescription as you like. Somewhere I read in the book, meditation is good for the stressful mind. Therefore, I want to sit in meditation. You are obese, already body is not flexible. How can you do meditation? So start asanas. No, 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 I cannot do asanas. You cannot do asanas means you cannot do meditation also. So this is what people commit mistakes unknowingly, not knowing how Patanjali has given the sequence. The sequence of asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana. These are the steps Ashtanga Yoga. Basic you have to learn. Without learning that, without asana siddhi, sitting position, pranayama is not possible. You want to make sit your spine straight first. For that itself, to do pranayama for a length of time, sukha pranayama, you need asana siddhi. Asana siddhi to get, you have to practice asanas for a length of time. You have to reduce your body weight, you have to bring flexibility in your body, and you have to master your all the limbs in your body has to become like a rubber. No, you can bend it whatever way you want. That is what unless you have food control and body control, you cannot have that breathing control.
Mm.
Breathing control means not stopping. Breathing control in the sense of breathing channelization. It takes a lot of time again. After pranayama, it takes again. The whole thing is a no, time-consuming process. You cannot get no, like what short time. What do they call in 2 minutes meditation, 3 minutes meditation doesn't exist. These are all just to satisfy our weaknesses. People just they talk. I want only this particular asana, particular pranayama. You leave everything to the guru. Oh, guru, please guide me. Any yoga guru who is practicing thoroughly and very advanced in practicing, learning, meditation, everything, that guru will definitely will guide you if you are really interested in practicing, getting benefit. That means totally trust in yoga. Trust in yoga, totally. It is very much required. So once I saw the benefits at the age of 17, when I got that physical benefits, mental level, amazing. It is with words you cannot explain how much change in my health. From that day till today, I have never taken any single tablet. I never use any medicine. It's because of yoga, Ashtanga yoga, regular practice without leaving any single day. Just as my breath, my yoga abhyasa is like that for me. First, you take care of your body, your mind, then you do anything. Without taking care of your body, without proper health, without relaxed mind, without proper thinking in your intellect, proper understanding, what service you can do to the society, what benefit you give to the people, family, or at the office or anywhere. First, be a healthy living being, physically, mentally, and intellectually. Then only you can do anything in this world. You are the best. You can do wonders in the world. So this is the way Vivekananda Kendra taught us this yoga, also integrated approach of yoga. So fortunately, I was under the guidance of such gurus from my childhood, father, brother, and yoga teachers are also. It's not just like the Kundalini Dhyanam, Chakra Dhyanam, all those things. They are there. But yoga is not meant for mystic powers. Yoga is to transform you, and many beneficiaries must be there out of you. They must get benefit, either your family members or the society or wherever you are working. So you must be an exemplary model to the world. That is what Vivekananda Kendra trained us to Karma Yoga, how this one has to develop all areas they have touched upon, not just only physical asanas or pranayama or meditation. Dr. Nagendra Ji and Dr. Nagaratna, I was trained by them. So it's wonderful practice I have done at the age of, I think, 28th year I went. After coming to Chennai only, I went there to learn further advanced study, therapy, etc. So therefore, it is a life mission. It is yoga is a way of life. It is not just mere practice for 1 hour, 2 hours. It is a way of life. Throughout your day, you are a yogi, means yogic lifestyle. Body, mind, and intellect alignment. Beautiful alignment. It comes. So everybody has to become yogi. That's what Lord Krishna asked Arjuna. Yogi bhava Arjuna, yogi bhava Arjuna. So we expect all our youngsters recognize the importance of this yoga in proper manner, in Vedic vision. Vedic vision. In beauty parlors, in spa, there is a yoga. You cannot expect this Vedic vision there. That's why yoga is whatever, whoever wants whatever it gives, that's all. It depends upon what you wish from that. It is like a kamadhenu, wish yielding tree like. For spiritual speakers, it takes to higher dimensions.
Right. So as you mentioned, we have these steps. There is no crash course. There is no quick fix to it. We have to really work towards it, and it starts from the gross level, and then only from the gross level you can go to your mind and intellect, and then move to your own self-reflection and all the things you mentioned. So in this roadmap, will we be going to all of these 5 meditations in one sessions, and that is how we will progress?
Yes, yes. So today I will give that about dhyanam, dhyata, dhyan. So I have more introduction also still. I have not started my meditation introduction. So what I want to point out, instant coffee, like instant meditation is not there. Like instant coffee, people like these are all executives are so busy. They want all everything instant. Okay, something is better than nothing. Okay, it will work for them, give some benefits. Okay, now let me come to dhyanam word first. Let me start. You have any other questions you can ask. Okay. So this dhyanam, the meditation, the classical meditation, like a classical music, it is. See, classical music, Hindustani, Carnatic music, they are classical music. Classical means you have to learn from Sarigama Padanisa. From the beginning, you have to practice. Like that only, this is also classical. That's why I call it as classical meditation, because it is a traditional meditation. It is a Vedic meditation. There are steps. Let's say for teenagers between 15 and 25, they pick up this, their life is amazing. That age is really, because I did my practice at that time only. That's why I can suggest youngsters between 15 and 20 or 25. This is the best age time when they take up yoga abhyasa under a guru, competent guru for a length of time. It is their life is totally different dimension. So dhyanam, first we have to understand what do you mean by dhyanam, meditation. This dhyanam word is derived from the Sanskrit verbal root dhyayi. Dhyayi means to think, to ponder over, to think or to ponder over. From that only dhyanam has come, from dhehi dhatu. Dhyanam means meditation, to ponder over, to think. To think about what? To think about what? To ponder over upon what? We have to question. That is called object of meditation. What I think in my meditation, upon what, that object of meditation is called dhyayam. Dhyayam. So the meditation practitioner is called dhyata, meditator. I am the meditator doing meditation. Meditation is a practice done by me, the meditator. I'm thinking, pondering over, thinking what? About what? That is called dhyaya vastu. Dhyata, doing dhyanam upon dhyayam. Now three words have come. Dhyata, meditator, dhyanam, meditation, dhyayam, object of meditation. So these three first we have to understand. So meditator doing meditation upon the object of meditation. What is this object of meditation? What can be the object? That we will see later. Dhyata, dhyanam, dhyayam. This whole three are there involved in this process of meditation. So to think, to ponder over means who is thinking? Mind only can think. So the mind is involved, mind centered. Meditation is mind centered. Then what type of mind? I have to see that there. Our Shastra gives for mind to think about object of meditation. What must be the object of meditation? Which one must be the object of meditation? Which one is good, best? So our Shastra has given the object of meditation. Our scriptures have given. I need not select any new object, whatever I like. So I want to go in a classical, traditional way if I want to go. Safest method I'm talking. Why I'm particular about Shastra, classical, traditional? Why? Because you are safe in this journey. If you are safe in this journey while practicing, in short time you will get a good benefit. That is why, without wasting your time, lifetime, years, therefore you can get more benefit if you go with the guidance of Shastra. So every guru is holding to Shastra. Shastra guru is having the Shastra in his hand. So that Shastra helps us to Shasanat Strayate iti Shastra. Therefore it protects me. That is why I am very particular about Vedic meditation. Vedic means Vedas are involved. Vedas means Upanishads are involved. You see Chandogya Upanishad, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, many Upanishads, whole Bhagavad Gita from 7th chapter to 12th chapter, Upasana only. Upasana Yoga. If you take Karma Yoga first part, the middle part is Upasana Yoga. So therefore, we have a beautiful design, Vedic design for meditation. That is why object of meditation can be pratima or pratikam. Pratima means a form with attributes, with limbs, like my body, head, hands, Rama form, Krishna form, or Devi form, Shiva form, any form you can take. Meditate upon this. This Pratima Upasana comes in Chitta Ekagrata Dhyana. I will explain there Pratima Dhyana. So Pratima Saguna Ishvara Upasana. Meditation is called Upasana. Contemplation is called Nididhyasana, Nirguna Brahma Chintana. Dhehi Chintayam. To think, that derivation, dhyehi dhatu, chintayam, to think, to ponder over. To ponder over, to think upon Rama or Krishna, whomever you like, the form. Pratima. Your wish, you can take any form, but mind can hold on to a form in the beginnings. Mind cannot take an abstract object. Mind cannot have that capacity to go into abstract things. Mind, initial stages, you have to give a form to that. Like we give a child to, when the child want to learn walking, we give another three wheels, like a small wooden thing or plastic thing. Just the child carries that and moving, learning walking. Like that, only beginners, when we are practicing meditation, we need an alambanam. This is called alambanam, support. Rama Vigraham, as Tyagaraja did, Krishna Upasanam, as Meera did, Bhakta Tukaram, Pandari, for Pandarinath. Like that, Bhadrachala Ramadas did Rama Vigraham. Like that, you take any of our saints, even many in Maharashtra, in any state you take, Andhra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, anywhere in North India also, anywhere, all our saints taken Pratima. They're all great saints. They have done and they have got darshan of the Krishna Rupam, Rama Rupam, and Shiva Rupam, Vishnu Rupam. Beautiful. So mind loves that. No? Relate with the form, sharing with that form. That's why Shastra recommend Pratima, that means Saguna Ishvara Dhyana, called Upasana. Meditation is called Upasana. What do you mean by Upasana? Upa means nearby. Asana means remaining. Remaining nearby. Remaining nearby. Who is remaining? To watch. Question. My mind is remaining near my Ishtadevata. That is called Upasana. So understanding and practicing is wonderful. Blindly doing in the beginning, initial stages when you are not mature enough, okay. But when you are mature enough, you are able to understand all words and all. Better to understand the meaning. Upasana, meditation. Remaining, keeping my mind remaining near the Lord is called Upasana. So this is about Pratima Upasana. Next class we will see. I think today we have to complete. So Pratima Upasana, next Pratika Upasana comes later. Then I will explain about some more points about meditation. Then we'll go to the first step of meditation in the next class. So any questions you can ask.
No, Swamiji, I think you have just explained everything so very nicely. And as you mentioned, when we get started, the mind is so used to running around that it needs something to hold on to.
Yes.
We can't immediately tell it to just leave everything and you can go to the nirgun contemplation. You need some attributes to hold on to. And I think that is what you mentioned. That would be the steps of the journey.
Yes.
It has been a wonderful introduction, Swamiji. I think you have laid out the map. I mean, even for beginners or even for anybody who's at any stage, they can at least start understanding the preparatory road to where they want to be or where they should want to be. And in the coming sessions, then we will take all of these one by one and go in detail and in depth.
I'm also very happy to talk about this topic, and you are giving me this opportunity. Very nice. I try my best, whatever I can communicate.
The gratitude is all ours, Swamiji. Thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you.